Good afternoon, everybody. East Coast, West Coast out there. And for all my people in the Central Standard Time Zone. Good afternoon, Miguel. How are you doing? Gerald, thank you, sir, for coming up. Good afternoon to you, too. All right, y'all. Let's get the music down so we can talk about this thing, a thing known as Sir King. Like I said, I want to thank you folks once again for coming up. Those that'll be listening later, those that'll be listening to the live later doing replays, because I know we all do that. I do it myself. I have questions. And today I am going to drop my link, but the only person that I want up here for my link is Sir King. I have questions for him. I want him to be man enough to come up here and tell me and ask me, things, and I'll ask him things. But the main thing I want to know, why are you so jealous, Sir King? I've got questions, Ever since I've been on the YouTube streets, became a content creator. Yeah, we've all made mistakes and little bitty things, but for you to be a young man and so enthralled with my voice and the things that I say and the things that I do here on the YouTube streets, am I really that famous for you that you're making me content once again? Or is it that you're really jealous that people have a different platform to go to and enjoy themselves rather than listening to all the messy mess out there all the time, like you try to spew? And especially when it comes to talking about women, uh, things that are not controversial, you try to make into controversy about my relationships with other YouTubers on here. You know, everybody hollers, go where you want to go. I even come up to your doggone platform at times, just to let you know I'm there listening, giving you a click and a view. But to me, it seems like you don't appreciate it, you know. So I'm going to give you a little time to get your gym workout or whatever, and say that you are jealous of me for what I don't know, from my voice all the way down to the people that come up on my platform and talk to me. Good afternoon, Kelly Hans. Yes, I'm live. I haven't been live for a couple of days. We had the holidays going on. Hello, Natasha. I hope he shows up too. I really hope he shows up. Uh, to the rest of you people out there, like I said, I am a little bit too old to be arguing with young bucks all the time, and he's a young buck compared to me, way younger. And the ideas and the things that he says and does, it doesn't bother me to an extent to where I want to always cuss him out, because I do give him his props every once in a while. I try to give everybody on YouTube their props. I try to stay out of the arguments and stay out of the fuck shit. And when things come up, I might hop up on a panel, but then he'll hop up there and me with my annoying voice. Like yesterday, Sir King, you were not ambushed. You were not ambushed, sir. That shit you had in your title yesterday about being ambushed, you weren't ambushed. You know just as good as well, when you hop up on a platform, you're subject to being ridiculed, talked about, or anything else. And that goes even in with the chat. You know, they will type things up there. You came up there because James Caldwell had a subject. The subject was about begging. Now, I was up there along with you, but as soon as I got there, the first thing you said was, "Here, oh, deep voice. Well, okay, Sir King, I want you to come up with me today. Let's talk man to man, you and I on this platform, and let's discuss what is your jealousy, what is your hatred, or why do you all have to say things so degrading? You called me George Jefferson. I'm Samuel L. Jackson from the movie with the slave in it. And I at first it bothered me, but now that I look at it, I can take a joke because I can talk about you being fat, talk about you being this and that and the other, but I don't do it. I really try not to do it, and do I go by the opinions of my constituents? No, because when I give you your props, you don't seem to appreciate it. Now you're on the YouTube street saying that you're everybody's daddy and you taught them everything they need to know about YouTube. I told you before, Sir King, I do this on my own. You know, I get up here, I make mistakes, I talk about things, I do things with my music. If it doesn't come out right, oh, so be it. You know, I'm not going to sit up here and argue back and forth with you as a man, because there are certain things that you don't like, and I told you about it. And what have you done? You started screaming and hollering and bitching. I'm a flip flopper. I'm this. I'm that. I have over 300 and some people that I am subscribed to on my YouTube channel, and believe you me, buddy, all of them, all of them aren't like you. That's why I go different places and do different things. Now, if those content creators happen to be talking about you when I'm up there, hey, so be it. Just like anybody that happens to be in a chat that says hi to people. 9 times out of 10, I'm saying hi to people, and those people that are subscribed to me, they might be in there, they'll recognize me and say hi, including the content creators. But it's getting so now that we can't get out there and say hi to one another without you running around being jealous. Now I'm going to try not to curse about it, or act silly with it. All I want you to do. Sorry about that, folks. I had knocked myself off. I was trying to get the guests. I'm doing stuff on my phone. Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, I knocked myself off, but I'm back up. I see I'm back up now. But like I said, we all made things. Well, I don't know. That's what I want to ask him about, his testosterone level, because he's always questioning me about how much of a man I am, and all the things that I need and say and do. It's not that. It's not that. I just want to have a man to man conversation with him, folks. And like I said, I will I will invite him up here. I'm going to drop my link. And this is just for him and him only, people. I don't want anybody up here to ridicule. I mean, you're doing it in the chat enough. So, whatever happens, happens. If he comes, he comes. If he doesn't, well, that shows me he's not really true to form. That's all. It shows me he's not true to form. He wants people to have enlightening conversations. Well, we'll have an enlightening conversation, Sir King. If you want it to turn nasty, then it'll turn nasty. But I really want to know, why do you feel that I have to be the brunt of your jokes and ridicule at times when it isn't necessary? Like I said, I didn't ambush you. You were up there on a platform with me yesterday, and the discussion came up about all that begging, stop all that begging. So I went up there to give my opinion, but as soon as you seen me, it was like, oh, what the hell is he doing here? Uh, then there's a lot of things I could point out that happened on that chat, but if you people want to give it a click and a view, you can go with the Mr. James Caldwell Treasure Lane and look at his live, what he was doing about that. I understand how he feels. So am I supposed to say he's wrong for saying the way he feels? No. But for some reason, every time it seems like Sir King, oh, thank you, Holly. Thank you, dear. Thank you for stop popping in just to say hi. That makes me feel good too. Uh, it seems like we're going to have this running argument about who's doing what, flip flopping, and all that good shit. I've never been a flip flopper, Sir King. I tried to speak myself, speak my voice, be myself. Yeah, yeah. Since I kicked myself off the StreamYard, it's slowed down. My comment section is slow, so I'll just put it up there. Yeah, but my moderator's on it. If I don't see you in time enough to say thank you and welcome for coming up, Miguel, I appreciate you for that. I'm just waiting around, like I said, for Sir King to come up. I don't want to be cursing. I don't want to call him a bunch of names for him to come up. But if he wants to hit the link, he can hit the link. He's welcome to hit that link. Yeah. But after today, Sir King, it's not going to be a whole bunch of back and forth going with you. Joyce Goodwin, thank you. I understand. Yeah. Thank you for. He doesn't understand. I know. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is it? I got questions. Why don't you like me saying or telling people that I love them? Why don't you like my voice? Why don't you like me having commentary about things that you may disagree with other people about and I agree with them on? You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. I just want him to be man enough, and I say it one more time, man enough to hit my link, to come up here and show me or tell me why, you know, show me or tell me why he wants to. If he wants to get up here and start cussing and degrade and try to degrade me, then I'm gonna have to put a stop to it and cuss him out. See, as far as being ambushed, I'm not gonna bring nobody up here. Like I said, he cried about him being ambushed. Well, if you if you're riding into Indian territory and you're such a big cowboy, you know that the Indians are standing up in the rocks getting ready to shoot arrows at you. Why come up in there? You know, I'm brave enough to go in your territory at times and try to talk to you and have a good fun and ridicule like you do, but you seem to have a problem with that. And then when I talk to you about the way that you talk about women here on the platform, you seem to have a problem with that. It's not that I'm trying to be the protector of all women. I'm just asking you to have a little bit more respect. But if you want to explain how you lost your respect for women, it might have been at an earlier time or earlier age. I don't know. I'm just saying, Sir King. Uh, I have questions. I'm quite sure other people have questions, but you don't have to answer theirs if you don't want to. Well, Joyce Goodwin, he'll be reading the comments. Yeah, you say his talk is cheap. Yeah, he put stuff up like that when he's on it. Yeah, his talk may be cheap, but there are things that I do, and I'm not going to say I admire this man or young man, but there's things that he does have up there on his platform before he gets to the fuck shit. Now I can say curse before he gets to the fuck shit, talking about people and women, you know. So that's what I wanted to talk to him about. Why is it that the people that supported you back in the day, even myself, you're riding a jock strap so goddamn hard? You know, that's all I want to know. If my voice is that fucking irritant to you, Sir King, I just want to let you know that it has gotten me places where other people haven't been able to get to. See what I'm saying? So, and far as the music goes here on YouTube, I know I made my mistakes. I know I made my mistakes and stuff like that. Well, I tell you what, if he isn't watching this, he's going to have a goddamn comment on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, uh, he's got his constituents. They'll probably tag him, let him know, hey, you got a live up. Somebody's talking about you. And that's another thing. Why is it always somebody telling you something? Why can't you be man enough and say that you're listening to people? See, because I'm not afraid to say that I listen to James, I listen to Duchess, I listen to Lady Nika, I even listen to you. I even listened to that guy that you're so goddamn scared of, the talking about when he came up there and jumped your ass. I listen to Brianna. I even listen to Pizarro. So you have to listen to what people are saying and what they do in order for them to know what they're actually saying. You might get a little clip it, as you say, where they'll tell you to go to a certain minute mark and you take from that and use it. But I do try to listen to the whole platform. And like I said before, when it gets to be irritable or crazy, then I leave it alone. I don't know, dear. I can't answer that. I cannot answer about Lemon. I know I do miss Lemon too. I'm gonna be honest with you because Lemon was and still is the light of the platform. You see what I'm saying? Lemon like I've been telling him. They're like to me, and I revert back to old things that I used to watch and see on TV. The Johnny Carson and Ed McMahon of YouTube. And without Lemon there, this show is dull. Let's face it. All you ladies come up there to see Lemon. All you ladies come up there to talk with Lemon. But it seems like to me, when Lemon gets too much attention, he gets beside himself. And that to me, that is crazy. Be thankful that you got a co-host that's up there to be. Yeah, he had dropped in on James's platform to address something that Ken Nola had said about him, which I don't agree with at all. But people say certain things, and there starts the beef. And he couldn't connect on the platforms. He had to drop off. Maybe he'll be back up uh, on Sir King's platform another night when he's busy. But I realize it's this holiday season too. That's another thing. Young people are busy. They're shopping. As people say, yeah, COVID's done let up. People are going back to work. But yet we still find people here on YouTube ragging each other out during the morning, noon, and night. So if they're working, they're on their phones listening, and we appreciate that. I do. And if but yeah, Lemon, I got a feeling Lemon will be back. Well, trust me, Joyce, if you haven't watched him in a long time, I'm going to recommend that you start. You don't have to watch, but just go give him a click and a view and see what comes up and see if you still think he's the same Sir King that he used to be. I don't think he's the same Sir King. Uh, he's, I don't know, he's demonic to me at times. The way he talks about the women here on the YouTube platform, he wants to question me about my relationship with women here on the YouTube platform, which I don't think a real man should even discuss that type of stuff. Then he'll sit up there and talk about Brianna and her things. He'll talk about the Miss O. You know, these women are, they're women on YouTube. You know, and you don't have a monopoly on the women, Sir King. There are other content creators that they like to listen to go out there and hear and see. So, but like I was saying, I want you to answer this question: why are you so jealous of me being here up on YouTube? Because I don't really try to attack you. Good afternoon, Doreen is blessed. How you doing? I don't. I don't really try to get down and dirty gutter with you, which I think that's what you want me to do. But I will do it if it deems necessary. Okay, my heart is fine. You don't have to worry about my damn heart. I'm not going to have a heart attack. I'm not. My blood pressure is fine. Uh, the only thing's wrong with me is my iron is low. So yeah, and I know how to take them pills, them iron pills, iron tablets to get my energy up. So if that's all, if that's what you're thinking that you're going to get up here and embarrass me and talk about my health and talk about my mental stability, you're wrong, sir. You're wrong. Doreen, hello, Doreen is blessed. Thank you. Thank you once again, Ligale, for welcoming everybody. And that's another thing, Sir King. You're on my moderator, Ligale Wallace. You're on people that come up into the chat. You've even tried to touch on, like I said, my personal life up here in the chat. I'm gonna let you know now, and I'm gonna let you know once and for all. Stay the fuck out of my personal life business, okay? Regardless to who I'm with or what I'm doing with that person is none of your fucking business because real men don't kiss and tell. I got a woman. Everybody knows who she is. She's a beautiful lady that sits with me up on the platform in with her picture up there. And no, I'm not going to tell you her damn name because, like I said, if you watch my platform, you know her name. Just like when you do watch, you see what everybody's doing over here. We're over here having fun. We're trying to kick it and get away from the fuck shit that content creators like you do all the time. So it's been 22 minutes. He may not be on, everybody's saying, but that's fine. At least he'll get the message. But what he'll do, he'll probably run to his platform and have something fucking smart to say. And you know, a real man, like I said, yeah, it gets to a real man's gonna have an ego trip. He's not gonna let another man sit up and talk shit to him all the time or about him without any comeback. The only comeback I got for you, Sir King, if you're too pussy to come up here, and if you're thinking that you coming up here is going to get me more clicks and views, I did it without you, buddy. I did it with hard work and effort. I did it with other content creators sharing me out. Okay. I did it because people like what I do here on these YouTube streets and in the beefing sector. Okay. I made my 1,000K. And I thanked everybody, just about everybody. And once again, I want to reiterate, you were a part of that too, buddy. You may not realize it, but you were a part of it too. So, with that being said, folks, I gave this man damn near 30 minutes to come up because usually when somebody calls his name on a platform, he'll pop up there like James did. He didn't even mention him really, but he popped up. But after he popped up, he started a little fuck shit and then talking about he got ambushed. The only person I feel that got ambushed in that situation was those that were trying to have a conversation. And he comes up to change the format by cursing me out and talking shit to me. So I'm not gonna put up with it no more. I'm not gonna put up with it no more. If my voice is that disgusting to you, so be it. Uh, if I need a shitload of Viagra to make you happy, so be it. I'll probably send you some too because you need it. You sound like you need it. And one more thing, I'm not kissing your ass. Okay, I'll give you credit when you do, but after that, you need to fuck off, leave me alone, and quit talking shit if you're scared to come up here and say anything to me. Okay. Thank you, Miguel, for once again being here as my moderator. Natasha, I seen what you were talking about, babe. You're right. Doreen is blessed. Thank you for coming up. Thank all you people that's listening and didn't want to drop down into the chat or say anything. Okay, I highly appreciate you. Thank you, Doreen. Thank you. I appreciate it. You were a part of it too, being able to help me get to that 1K. And like I said, there's other content creators out there that help me get to it. And I will be up on their platform when I see, you know, fit to go up there and just tell them, hey, I appreciate people very much. They say this shit on YouTube doesn't mean anything, but it does when I do the things that I do, because listening to my music and having fun is is about the best thing that I got going for myself right now. Okay. Yes. Thank you, dear. I'm gonna stay strong, and I love you too. Love you, Miguel. Love you. Just read my book wherever you're at. All you ladies on here that come up here, you know, and I will be I will be back on these streets uh probably Friday. Let's have a going out party Friday, and we can play some music once again and get back on the right track, because I didn't want to I didn't want to start off my week or weekend not being able to come up here and challenge a little punk dude to come up here and say something. You know, thank you, Bridget. Thank you very much. Uh, and like I said, a lot of people can sit up here and say it don't mean shit to them to get there, but it does. And I have some other content creators I want to thank too. Just read my book. She needs content. We did a live of verses, and it was kind of fun. Uh, Watermelon Sugar. She's close to getting her 1,000. I wish you guys would go subscribe to her channel. I know a few people that have subscribed to her channel, and get her up there to a 1K. Matter of fact, the people that you like, don't be afraid to give them the just dues and get them to that 1,000 mark. The new content creators and the in between content creators. Yeah. Thank you, God. Yeah, that. Thank you. It was a good versus. I had fun with her. I had fun with her. But like I said, folks, it's not about me saying I love you all the time and Sir King jumps up and holler, you I don't want you to tell me you love me. Well, okay then. I'm not Jesus, but I know Jesus put in my heart to say the phrase that I love you. So are you telling me I'm not supposed to obey Jesus' command and listen to your little devilish rumps and ravings? I'm not going to do that. That's my choice. Those are my words. Those are the feelings that I have for my people on here on YouTube. So I'm going to continue doing that. And once again, I want to reiterate, I had this panel open for you to have this discussion, and it was going to be nobody but you and I up here as men. But yesterday you did run like a track star. You ran off just as soon as Mama D came up there. But you tried to stay with me because you thought that you could talk to me as an old man. But you did call Mama D and a lot of women on here bitches. You have said the word bitches to them. And to me, Sir Kane, that's not decent. I made the mistake. Like I tell people, you try to bring up the story. I didn't call a woman the B word. I said I followed your lead, crackhead. And then when I did do that, A lot of people know what happened on YouTube that have been following me and you and everybody else here on YouTube. I came back and I apologized to the woman because as a man, I had no right. And then I was kind of trying to follow the crowd instead of being my own man. And I had to think about it. I got sisters. I had a mother. I got daughters. I've had wives. And I got a girlfriend. Would I want somebody, a man, to call them those names? No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. So, hey, just read my book. I see you're up here. How you doing? I was telling people they need to. You can drop your link for your channel if you want to, and you guys subscribe to Just Read My Books channel. Let's get. I want everybody on here that has a content that are content creators. You can drop your link on my platform. People hit their links and get them up to that 1K because I guarantee you, there's nothing better than feeling like 1K. That 1K feeling. There. You're welcome. You're welcome. So I'm going to stay on here. I'm going to give him another 10 minutes. If he doesn't come up, then I'm going to end this live. I'm going to get ready because tomorrow's a busy day for me. Then I'm going to get together my. Um, I'm going to get together my music for tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. And so, Sir King, like I said, this was just for you today, buddy. I really want to see how much of a man you were besides me, knowing that I am 100% man, and I have no reason to fear you as a man, and to have a talk with you about things that are going on between us, which ain't much really. You know, I just want you to know I've given you the golden opportunity to explain to me why are you so jealous of me. My voice, uh, I can understand that because you do sound like a little girl. You giggle like a little girl, you know, and you act like. And the ladies don't ostracize me for this. You're acting like a woman, and that's getting old, and she's jealous of the younger women out there. Just like us old men, are we jealous of you young bucks? Well, hell yeah, we're jealous. But I'm not going to sit up and cry about it. I'm not going to knock you because you just got a little more muscle mass than I got. I stay fit and trim. Trust me. That's why I've been challenging you at basketball games. Excuse me. I'm not afraid to show my face. I'm not. And you talk about my head being bald. Hey, that's all part of Mother Nature. That's what happened when you grow old and you get up there in age, Sir King. Things happen, things change. Uh, you may not be able to change because, like one person said on the platform, they know how you look. I'm not trying to give them to you. I'm not trying to give them to you, Live. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just trying to get him up here, man to man, and ask him why are you always fucking with me, Sir King, when I don't have a goddamn thing to say to you. You know, that's all. That's all I'm trying to do. You know, he says I'm on other people's platform, and when they talk about him, when I'm up there, yeah, I'm up there. Him and Spiller Boy, they got a running thing. Okay, just because you are arguing with Spiller Boy, Brixton Babe, hello, how you doing? How you doing, dear? Just because you and Spiller Boy are arguing doesn't give you the right to tell me how I should act toward him. You see what I'm saying? The man has never done anything to me, and I mean, I respect him. I respect his platform. He's been through a lot. I've seen he's been through a lot. I've heard about him going through a lot. So I admire him because of the things that he does, his reviews. Sometimes he has good reviews. Other times I don't listen to the reviews. His cleanups are phenomenal. I'll give that to him. The same it goes with Duchess Kelly Love. Duchess Kelly Love has a great live. Now, oh, there's one other person. Speaking of Duchess Kelly Love, Ronnie Q. Thank you, dear, for starting your own platform. And I used to love you and Duchess. I love how you and Duchess combine. Keep that vibe, keep that feeling, and you do your own thing too. That's Ronnie Q. Yeah, that's somebody that's up on Duchess. But like I say, when I'm up there and Sir King he's in the bushes. He claims he don't watch a lot of people, but yet he can talk about them. I want to know why you can talk about me so much when you don't watch me. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know this afternoon. So, thank you. Thank you. That's all. I want a one on one, mono on mono, man on man talk with the mouth of the South. I'm going to start calling him Jimmy Hart. If you know about him, he always had to have that megaphone in his mouth. So, and you may not live in the South, but that's what you're putting me in the mind of right now. You're out there as a barker, as a carnival barker with, with the little megaphone. Uh, there you go. See, my boo said she just subscribed to you. See what I'm saying, people? I want people to communicate. And if, like I said, if you don't like the programming, you don't have to listen to it. We go up here and I come up here with my music just to have my fun, you know. And I want people to get away from all the craziness that goes on that we hear on the streets. Do I participate in it? Yeah, I participate in it. But do I really get up there and rag people because of what they say? No, it's their opinion. The best thing I do is do it for y'all. That's to get up here to play music and let you know that I love you and I appreciate all of you for coming up and doing those things. You know, but as it stands right now, it's 1:30, 1:36. Thank you, Gene. Thank you. Thank you, Gene. And I love you guys too. I really do. All of you. Yeah. And like I said, maybe he doesn't like camaraderie, people being people, people coming up here talking with each other, having a good time without cursing each other out. So, with that being said, I've spoken my piece without cussing him out too bad, even though I had it in my heart to really do it to him. I'm not going to stoop that low. I'm not going to stoop that low. If I'm a bald headed, old, Viagra taking, whatever kind of man you want me to be, Sir King, today you proved to me that you are the pussy on the platforms on these YouTube streets. So whenever you address me, you can put the sir to my name. Okay. With that being said, y'all, I'm going to say good afternoon, good evening. I love all you guys. Thank you for coming up once again. Miguel Brixton, babe, how you doing? Uh, Miguel, just read my book. Liz, thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Uh, Doreen is blessed. I haven't written it down. I didn't write down nothing because I was going to hoping that Sir King, Mr. Gerald Bell, thank you, sir, also. And like I said, folks, I have my subscribe people that I'm subscribed to, and I listen to them, and I love them. Okay, just like I love all of you guys. Just like I love you. All right, dear. Yeah, lunchtime is over in Cali. Well, hey, be safe out there. Be safe out there in the world, y'all. Uh, thank you, Brixton. Thank you, Brixton. I do. I care. With that being said, love, peace, and aces to you guys. And for those I might have missed when I was making this broadcast or saying something, I I'm sorry I can't think of everybody's name at one time. Just like I would love to have that kind of photogenic memory, but that I'm rambling. But what I want to say is thank all of you for coming. Thank you for making my 1000K a dream come true. And let's continue to have fun here on my platform with the music that I do and that you want to hear. All right. Peace out. Love you guys. Bye bye.